I just woke up, don't mind my appearance, and I'm just looking on some loops you guys sent me. Oh, I like the... Yeah. Nah, this is fire, this is fire. Let's follow the pattern. Let's start with a rim. Yeah. Maybe put these a little higher. And what I do with hi-hats is I basically start with the two-step pattern. And then I focus on doing crawls, stops, pauses, whatever. Let's switch to thirds for this one. Oh. Click on this one, press Alt U to open chopper. That's too fast. Woo! Boom. Velocity, roll it down like this, and do the same with fine pitch. Subtle lower hi-hat rolls, not that much noticeable. I can basically reuse the same hi-hat rolls, just put them lower and lower the velocity. Maybe even slightly change the panning. It's important whenever you are adding lower hi-hat rolls to slightly lower the velocity of them. Here I see it on a type of roll. And what is really useful, what really helps me, is trying to imagine the melody of the hi-hats. So let's go and we can go this one, so it's like I know it sounds and looks goofy as hell, but nobody will see you in your room. Don't do this in a studio session or whatever if you're with people that don't know you, because this might seem really strange, but personally I like to do this. And when I work with headphones, I just need to make sure nobody's actually listening. For this one, let's put it higher, so it's like now I get a little bit to the mixing, low cut on hi-hats because I like to prevent any sort of low end there, and let's pan hi-hats to the left, the second rim to the right. I like to put slight stereo separation on hi-hats and then also a slight reverb. Keep the concert hall, pre-delay to 2, decay to about 120. Now lower the high cut, lower the low cut, and now set mix to about 2, so that it's not that much noticeable, but it's still gonna be there. It's gonna fill out the space of the high end. Now for the 808, the hardest part is to figure out the notes, and since I don't have perfect pitch, this is how I like to do it. I select the instrument that is playing the chords, then I pull up what? I pull up FL keys. Yeah. Dun, dun. Now we basically know the root note progression, so I'm gonna copy this, go to a sampler, which will not play any sound. I will just be able to see the ghost notes, and delete the FL keys. Actually pick a 808. I like this 808, classic envelope type shade, hold on max, everything else on a minimum. When placing 808s, I like to mute as much channels as I can, because in my head they really influence how I place the 808s, and I actually don't want that the first time I'm placing them. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't like this here at all. Now for kick, definitely there's gonna be phase cancellation, and definitely in some pitch of the 808 that will happen. So I'm not gonna show you how to prevent it, but I'm gonna show you how to fix it. It's the young kick that goes well with this 808. Means I'm gonna put it like this, use the low end, put it almost completely to mono. Let me put on my headphones for this. There's a difference, but I'm not sure which one is bad or not. So let me just fill out the pattern through the limiter, because I'm really not sure right now if there is any cancellation at all. Okay, yeah, so there's a cancellation with the pitch of A. You can see the little gap after the initial punch. Okay, so this punch is way better. Since I have my headphones on, let me do a little bit of mixing. You know what? I just figured out this filler rim is not the good. So what I'm gonna do is switch it up with a snare. Let's go with this one. I know for a fact it's too long. Let's try it like this. And I think the space in the right is a little bit too much, not filled out, and the left space and the left side is too much. So what I'm gonna do is add an open hand. Yeah. Let's work with this one, but let's try it like this. Hold on max, because there's a slight delay after it and I don't like it. Let's go one by one and pen them. Let's add a reverb to this. More reverb to this too. And I definitely want to put this . What I'm gonna do with the hi-hats, one more, is that I'm gonna completely randomize it. I'm gonna randomly select some hi-hat notes from the main pattern for a randomizer, and I'm gonna do slight panning changes, slight velocity changes, down and down, 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 and slight pitch changes. Yeah, maybe more, and maybe more the panning. And with the velocity I can go lower. This really helps it to get that more humanized feeling. And that's it. So this is how I make beats when you guys send me loops that are actually fucking good.